Welcome back to another episode of the RADelaide Summit podcast. This week's episode, we cover the UCI have introduced more stupid rules. Can anyone beat Poggy? Cervelo Super Series is locked and loaded. Alex is doing Kokoda and great Thrings for the Breakthrough Foundation.
Thrings?
I'm doing two things,
and
not
much
three
more.
things.
Come along with the ride.
If you're new to the podcast and haven't listened before, each week we scour the Strava leaderboards, watching you do your efforts up Norton Summit and discuss them here on the podcast, whether you like it or not. There's a chance we might shame you. We promise not to name you personally, and the odds are high we will probably shame ourselves because we are not as fast as you. Look, at the end of the day, our goal is to encourage and celebrate everyone going up Adelaide's best hill climb, Norton Summit, and reaching their own goals. So with that, let's introduce ourselves. We are your Summiteers. Kashi.
Hello.
I am Alex, and welcome guys and welcome listeners to another
G'day.
Adelaide Summit podcast.
As always, we need to know what's been happening on or around the summit this week.
We've all forgotten how to speak
Wang.
English this
It's been a while. We've
episode.
forgotten to talk.
Yeah. You're just scared of being in front of the microphone once again.
It's been a while.
It has been a while.
What have I done this week? 14 and a half hours, 500, just rounded up to the even 500k this week. So not my usual copy-paste, but that's
We
all
had a
right.
discussion about this off air. So based on the law of averages to date, where are we targeted for December?
30,000.
30,000. What's happened to you?
Life. Life.
It's okay. You're
fucking
human.
cold.
You're human.
I'll tell you what, like this being living at Monty now, this is my first winter in the hills for a long, long time.
Cold.
Fuck, it's cold.
Of course.
Do you think you're getting used to it, or it's just fucking cold?
No, it's just fucking cold. Like, what are we? The 15th of June and 15 days into winter, and I'm already over it. So, like, the sun didn't shine at Monty today. So, roads are wet. So,
Oh,
yeah. Had frost the other morning. No, staying in bed.
Lots of bike cleaning.
No, because I'm not going outside. Bikes are very clean. So,
On the plus side, the Polo has had its most expensive upgrade
I
in
did.
years.
We put some new windscreen wipers on it.
Kashi, sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
I almost got defeated by a fucking windscreen wiper. And it was the simplest thing ever.
Yeah.
what if...
We changed them at the top of
The bottom of
Black Hill.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I
carry
can
on,
see where
sorry.
I'm going now. It's good. So now it won't rain again. So,
The car's doubled in value.
yeah, exactly. What did I do Monday? Monday just did public holiday. It was on Monday, so had a bit of a sleep in because the day before me and Alex did a little hike around Black Hill, an 11k hike. Bit of a sleep in, and just went out on the road hoping to dodge the rain, but got fucking pissed on going down Green Hill Road. And then had dinner with you, Alex, on Monday night. We went to the Tower for a pint and palmy.
Yeah, we did do that. It was delicious.
Yeah, so
I was trying to work out what I even did.
Public holiday.
yeah, public holiday. Tuesday and Wednesday I was just Zwift because I think it was wet on all those days. Thursday just did some Zwift in the morning, and then did the Hanson Moto on Thursday night. Friday Zwift, and then did a hop with Nick after work.
Guy back on his bike.
Yeah, a little bit. His Di2 went flat, so he was just in the small ring the whole time, but still almost riding me off off his wheel. So Saturday did TD Bunchy, so it was only about 5 of us out yesterday. Successfully dodged the rain. I got home like literally 5 minutes before it started pissing down. So
That's what's up.
just did some stuff in the afternoon with Nate, and then today had footy this morning with Nate, and then just done a Zwift session this afternoon to bring up to 500 for the week. So,
There you go.
and worked 4 days. Even worked my whole rostered shift for the week.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
4
know,
days.
right?
Yeah, well, it'd be shit if you didn't go to work after a public holiday.
Yeah, well, actually, that's when most people call this sick after
Yeah.
public holiday. So. Yeah, so that was my week.
Alex.
What about yourself, Alex?
Well, I'm really kind to my employees, or lack thereof. Whenever there's a public holiday, we have an RDO on the side of it.
it's
So
a good
we
thing
had
to
a
do.
4-day weekend.
Yeah.
But if I go back a few steps since last pod, obviously I turned 40.
Oh,
We
mate,
had
I'm
a
still recovering.
Fucking epic party. I think there was close to 60-odd people in Reform Gin Bar. 25% of them bumbled down Rundle Street at 1 a.m. afterwards to carry on the shenanigans. So thank you to all of those that did come down.
First time I've been back here since the party.
Some PTSD.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So yeah, big 4-0. Not much has changed except the number, I reckon. But in terms of fitness, I have been focusing on my hiking, as most of my Strava followers will see. That's been public.
Yeah, good.
You, Wang.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, last Thursday I had to drive to Narracourt. Speaking of cold places, so I got up there at like 10:30. It was freezing cold. Had to do like 1 hour's work, get back in the car, come back to Adelaide via Murray Bridge. By the time I got home, I was fucking grumpy. I was angry, and I was like, you know what? Friday morning, day off. I am going to walk for like 7 hours.
Yep.
So I found a part of the Hyacinth Trail which started at Cuddly Creek.
Yep.
Loaded my bag up, water, food, everything. Got out there, was pissing down with rain. I was that grumpy. I'm like, I'm still going. And the start of the trail actually is on the bend just before you come into Cuddly Creek Cafe. So you come down that hill, round the left hand
Where the bridge is. Yep.
I couldn't get to the start of the trail. There's no footpath there. The speed limit's 80 and then turns to 50 like right there. I tried 3 times. I was like, you're going to get killed. It was fucking 7 a.m. There's cars everywhere. And then I realised my little satellite thing was flat. So it's pissing down. Satellite thing's flat. I'm going to get run over. I'm like, these are all signs to
Not
just
to
go
go.
home.
Not today. Not today.
So I did. I went home, fluffed about at home for the day. Met up with some other people doing Kokoda later on in the year on the Saturday. I did like 22 Ks on the Saturday, hiked with Wang on the Sunday, and then I smashed out almost 40 on the Monday over a 6.5 hour period. It was epic.
That was a massive hike.
Yeah, it was so good. Like I found just so much available so close to home.
Well, that's the
Chambers
first
Gully.
time I've been up in Black Hill. Like it's
Chambers
literally
Gully, I
fucking
spent
5K from
like
ours.
6 hours in there on
Honestly,
different trails.
all of that, so good.
Yeah, epic.
And there's even the ones that you can go through, like all that Eurobilla Trail.
Well, I've walked
so
from
much.
the Gorge Road all the way through Black Hill, all the way past Montague, all the way to bottom side of Myalta and back. Like you can just go forever. So much fun. Something about it's really doing good things for my headspace most of the time. Been doing Echelon as well. Like Bike Fitness, even though I haven't been riding, has still been pretty good. Kashie's been coming to Echelon.
Yes, I did see that.
Every now and then.
Yep.
Yeah.
You enjoy the sessions?
Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Been doing gym still. Actually, like back to gym.
Didn't you say you did PB the other day?
Yeah, I'm back to like the sort of weights / program that I was doing just before I got to like elite racing.
Yeah.
So pretty fit in the gym.
Met your PT at your party. Good guy. I like him.
And then what else really? Work is hectic. So this is a bit of a call out for any Sparkies that are looking for something different. So if you do know anyone, there's a $5,000 referral fee. There's also a $5,000 sign-on fee for the Sparky that comes on board. They just got to do their probation. So yeah, if you know anyone, let us know.
So anyone
please.
out there, I referred you.
Yep. And then Thursday this week, I'm off to Vietnam. And ciao.
How long are you away for?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Party.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Bye-bye. Anywho, Gashi, what's been happening?
This week. Previous week I was in Sydney. So I just had to look. I actually had to look at my calendar to know what I
See
did
where
this
I
week.
am.
Yeah, I was like, where was I? What was going on? So just a monster week. I was torched. But then came back, had the day off. I can't even remember what I did on the day off. But I did have a day off, but then crammed 4 days of work into a work week.
5 days of work
5
into a
days of
4
work.
days.
Yeah, that's how good it's been. Yeah, so it's been brutal. I thought I was going to get a work car on Thursday. Wednesday, email dropped in. Oh, it's been delayed by a month. So I was all G'd up to like sell the car, get a new watch. Like,
Watches
Don't be that.
thing,
Don't be that person. Don't be that person, please.
But yeah, it's been good. Did a what are they called? Oh my god, did an echelon. Yes,
Echelon.
did an echelon on Wednesday night. That was cool. And then just been working, plodding along. And then this week did an erg yesterday. Went to see the Thunderbirds on Saturday night. They got the dub, which was good. It's a good vibe there, and they're fiery. Like I was like, holy
For a
shit.
non-contact sport.
It is
ain't
100% contact.
Yeah.
It was great. So
Yeah.
I will be going to another one of those for sure.
Where are they sitting on the ladder? Do you know?
No,
No.
I don't.
Didn't they? I think they won the championship last year.
They
potentially.
did.
Yeah.
They did. No, it was good.
That's my women's sport.
And
Just makes you dribble.
That's basketball, mate. Can't dribble in netball.
what else?
I know.
I think that's about it. Went to bounce this morning.
Bounce.
Yeah, went to bounce.
As an adult at bounce, do you just see like knees blowing out and ankles rolling? And
No,
you're
I
all over
bounced
it?
as well.
Okay.
I'm like doing flips. I was trying to do a pike today.
Pike.
Yeah. I was like,
One and
how
a
do you
half
do
pike.
that again? Like trying to do it into the pit and like twist and flip. And I sort of got it, but then like just like buckled myself. So it was good. No, it's great. And they got the they call it that extreme park. So it's just like
Extreme for kids,
exactly.
not for adults. Though.
So there's some cool stuff there. And then
The one out at which one? Northeast Road. Or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, it's been good. Yeah, it's been busy, but it's been really good.
Any trouble
So
coming up
stoked.
for work?
Oh, not till next month. So a couple of weeks, couple of weeks at home, which would be nice. Go back on top of things. Training's still been really good. No, it's been really good. This cold, my feet are still cold.
Well, you'd be worse than all of us coming from Brisbane.
My feet are still cold.
Brisbane had like was colder than us yesterday.
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Like 6 degrees or
I
something.
was talking to
My old man was like, "What is this?"
yeah, they're 5 degrees. Yeah, 5 degrees, and we were like
Like,
10.
it was like
Yeah, it was
11.
cooked.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, it's been really good. Yeah, I can't really complain actually. I'm feeling good. It's been a big week. It's good to just de-stress and everything. So, and here we are. Nice little sausage fest.
it is.
What have we got, Wang? What have we got? We got some
Uproar, I
we
think.
got a
it
we got
is.
some uproar. There was a couple
few
of
general discussion topics here.
if
So, firstly, the new UCI rule that they've announced in the last couple of rules in the
Plural.
last couple of days.
Yeah.
That's going to be effective 1st of Jan in all mass start events. So basically road races. So new handlebar width, which is essentially going to be 38 centimetre centre to centre or 40 centimetre outside to outside.
I just had a quick Google.
And
You Google?
32 centimetres for the hoods.
To the hoods. Introduction of a minimum 320mm measurement from hood to hood.
That's outside to outside.
So you
not-
can't bend them in
Correct.
redonkulous.
Too much.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a mass start. Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, I guess what's everyone think of that?
That's stupid. I run I'm not a pro cyclist, but I hate I have 38 centimetre bars. I love them.
Yeah. So you'll be okay. Is that centre to centre?
I think that's external.
Outside to outside?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that'll probably be illegal.
I know, but it's not a narrow bar. Like,
No.
34s and 32s are
32s.
outrageous. Like, you're not on
28.
track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. What do
And
you
I
run?
get it. So if you're thinking of it from a physics point of view, unless you've got a really fucking long stem and you've got a big arc, like it becomes a very twitchy bike, and you don't have much control at speed with very
With those
narrow
real narrow
bars.
ones, yeah.
But if you're, I'm just looking at this physically. Like if you've brought your arms in like that, you've created this V, I guess, to your shoulders. Because I think the general rule was like the width of your shoulders should be roughly the width of your
With
bars.
your bars, yeah.
Yeah. So why? I'd like to know. Like people tell me why do they want to go so narrow?
Aero.
Aero. Yeah,
Oh,
aero gains.
I actually when I got into cycling, I got a giant TCR. Yeah, giant TCR. And they had 42s on it. And I'm like, this feels horrible.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Now-
like-
Yeah. And this
Yeah.
is like what, 11 years ago? Yeah, 11, almost 12 years ago. And I went down to a 40 centre to centre, just because they felt better with like how, and I didn't even think about error. I just felt a lot better.
Yeah.
But you know what? If they're going to ban something because it's not safe, have a minimum stem length, because you put an 80 or 70 mil stem on, it's twitchy as fuck.
Yeah.
So that's my gripe anyway.
But also, I think it's going to affect women more so.
Huge shout out to Neemfish Black, who posted about it and actually backing it up with like data, so to speak. She's not just having a win, she's going, actually, like, my shoulders are only this.
Or only this wide.
Only this wide.
Well,
so
40 centimetre bars.
Yeah,
so I think what they should do, they should definitely look back at it and have it a male and female.
Yeah.
That just makes sense.
Yeah. Well, even Sarah Giganti, she's in the same boat herself. So, like, tiny.
Yeah,
human,
tiny. Yeah.
Narrow. So,
It will probably affect the. I mean, if they do the male and women split, I think that's fine. But I think it'll affect the track the most. Their bars are so small.
yeah, like that Matto bars that they use.
All the Matto bars, all the
25,
Omnium stuff. Yeah, they're
28
super small.
centimetres.
All the custom ones too. The big, funny.
Also, the UCI has allowed nuance with taller riders, saying they're permitted an extra 5 centimetres, I believe, for the
hood
twisting,
turn-in?
in time trial extension.
Yeah, time trial
Which
extension.
apply
that's-
the same
that's an
logic
old
to
rule, that
bar
one.
width.
Yeah.
Yes.
Talking about the women's. Anywho,
And what about rims?
So they've gone to a
rim?
maximum rim depth of
Right.
65 mil
Okay.
as the maximum rim depth, which is, I know that the new Cervelo S5 that's about to come out is going to have the new Reserve have just also done a new wheel that similar to the 5263s that were on the old model. They're now a 6756. So now that wheel that's going to come on the S5 will be illegal. I did hear that Mr. Glasspool was a bit angry around the Cervelo offices the other day.
Well,
with
didn't
his,
he's
with
got
his-
like those fucking.
with his 90 mil reserves. Yeah.
I think for mass start grand fondos and everything like that, I think, look, when it does get windy, I actually don't.
yeah, I hate anything bigger than what I've got. I think it's the 62, but
65 is probably not. I don't necessarily disagree with that
But
one.
here locally in Adelaide, who of us are riding pro at the moment?
No one.
So
No
ride
one.
whatever the fuck you want.
Time trial, you're still going to be able to use deep wheels.
Yeah.
Obviously on the front, disc on the rear, but just for the road races.
So hoping this is much like the sock height thing where it doesn't. No one's been ever fined about sock height or anything like that. Touch wood.
At the Masters Nats, they were measuring sock
They've
heights.
gone nuts.
Really?
They even gave one person a warning for tyres because they were, I think I've mentioned this before, they were a set of the specialised S-Work road tyre and it had the rainbow bands on it.
I was there. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
this. Yeah, they
And you're not made
extra
to
amount.
black it out because you're not allowed to have anything with rainbow bands on it unless you're the world champion.
Which I think it's just part of that, the way that they brand that tyre.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So she had to get a
branding.
black texter. It was like an under 15 girl.
Oh,
had to get
Jesus.
a black texter and black
Calm
it
down,
out before
Karen.
Oh,
her
it was
stuff.
exactly like
Yeah.
that. There was a lot of that going on. Just let
Yeah.
her ride it back.
Yeah, just let,
Wow.
we need
All
to
right.
encourage people to be in the sport.
Yeah.
Do we know, like, why? Again, it's like
Oh, the reasoning.
it's a safety thing, but do we know why they have banned anything bigger than 67s?
Yeah, no.
Because you would assume that a rider, as with handlebars, if they're not comfortable with a really narrow bar or a really wide bar, they're not going to be comfortable in the wind. They're going to voice that. I don't want big rims. I can't ride fast on big wheels. Like, hello.
Most people aren't that delusional, right? I'm just.
No, there's a few.
Are they not?
I don't know.
Have you seen Cycling SA lately?
I have not actually. So, all right. So hopefully, dear UCI, just sort your shit out, please. And then we
and
can.
just give reasons for why. Like, it's okay to put these restrictions in, but give us a reason of why.
So, on to your next topic that you've got here.
Oh, yeah.
Do we know how wide his handlebars are and his wheels are? Because I don't reckon they would be illegal, and he's still going to wallop everyone.
Poggy?
Yeah.
No, his wheels are definitely under. His bars would be under. His bars would be narrower than that,
Yeah.
I would think. So, yeah, just touching on that as well. Is anyone going to be Poggy in the tour? Did anyone see what he done 2 stages ago in the Dauphiné?
Yep.
After the, what was the first stage? And
Where he won the bunch kick. Like,
but when Yoni attacked, and I was just like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, Tour de France is on. This is going to be an actually exciting Tour de France.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 days have been shit coverage. Pardon me.
It's only been shown the last hour and a half.
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
I tried to stay up last night and I was dozing on the couch. I was like, I've just watched the first bit. It's fine.
How
it's fine.
brutal was last night's stage? 128k, 5,000 vert.
Oh,
There was 3 horse category climbs.
Yeah.
69 kilometres of climbing in a 128k stage.
sounds like an Everesting.
Like,
That's good odds.
and then I think everyone thought Poggy's now beatable, especially after the TT when he ran 4th.
He blew like a motherfucker.
I think he said he got his pacing wrong and went out too easy in that
they're
one.
trying to make up in the back end, so he's negative splitting.
But how good was that after the stage, and how good for Cervelle when he went over to Jorgensen and picked up Jorgensen's P5 and he's like, as if to say, how the fuck did you beat me? Like, what is going on with this Cervelle P5 bike? Like,
yeah, I don't know. Like, I just don't know about him. I love him, but like,
are you a skeptic?
yeah, I am.
there's so many skeptics out
You're a
there.
skeptic.
100%.
We don't need that.
But you know what, though?
People don't
I just-
believe in me.
We don't need that negativity here, Sean.
No, it's fine. I never had a sexual relations with that woman. But no, look, it's, I think just a good competition is good for the sport. Like, you don't need these people absolutely, like, I still can't
I
believe
agree.
how much he wins by, though.
Well,
Like, literally,
he didn't win by as much last night, but he would have been angry after the TT coming 4th.
yeah.
And then he's just fucking ripped it in stage 6.
That second last climb, sorry, the second last stage, so not last night, not before.
He didn't even get out of seat.
He was nose breathing.
He just fucking rode him
nose
off the
breathing.
wheel.
Yoni was like,
He was like throwing his bike around trying to hold the wheel.
He did 6.9 for 20.
that's fucked.
Like, and Jonas did 7.2 for 20 and was nowhere.
That's what I
Obviously a lot
mean.
lighter.
Jonas doesn't look heavier than him. He's deceivingly bigger.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
That from the other night, just Poggy's just like stoic, just,
Yeah.
and Jonas behind him's like,
Did you hear what he said when he finished the stage?
no.
He was like, I just needed to get to the stage finish quick because I wanted to watch Erska finish her race.
Bullshit.
So, but then last night he actually did a proper attack out the seat and popped Jonas. But then he pretty much sat up in the last kilometre.
Yeah, he's still beating by a minute.
Yeah, that's GC. He only won by 11 seconds last night.
Oh, the stage.
Yeah, he didn't win by that much.
Stage before?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
when
stage
won by
before
minute
he
one.
just.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm in two minds about Tour de France this year, but it is the Tour de France is, I would say, a bit more suited to Jonas. So it'll still be interesting to see how it goes.
I think people would have said that in last night's stage with those 3 climbs. It's going to suit Jonas better.
Yeah.
So you're getting a mental absolute hiding right now.
I did hear a stat today that 27 times Poggy has won with Jonas second. 27 times.
This has got to be like,
On 27
don't take
occasions.
this on board. Don't take this on board.
That was his 98th win last night
Fuck.
as a pro. So, like, ridiculous.
Almost as many games as Nate.
And and what you were saying before about how one person dominates, we didn't see that at the Giro this year, and how good the Giro
Giro was sick.
Yeah,
I rated it.
well, they Del Toro.
Spring
fucked up,
Classics were good. Yeah, most of the Spring Classics were good. The Milano San Marino was a cracker. Like they were all good races.
Tour will be good.
I think, hopefully the tour will be good. Speaking of our own version of
Led
Yeah,
to
good segue.
Le Tour,
Cervelle Super Series 2025. What do we all think?
I hate the bend.
Yeah, I fucking hate that race too.
I don't mind it.
Sure.
Yeah,
likes it.
sorry, that's a lie. If the bend was in Adelaide, I wouldn't.
No, I hate the fucking course. I don't care if it was in Adelaide.
No, it's just so far away. It's so shit. There's nothing there. Annoying. I got to
Besides
bake
Hayes
banana
Choice.
bread. Like,
Yeah, that's true. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I'm a lot more fit coming into
PHAT.
Yeah. Well, I did that erg at 340
Saw that the other
For
and
how
day.
then
long?
bumped it up to 350.
Yeah.
So
How long? For what? For how long?
Pretty much the whole 45 minutes.
Oh, nice.
I'm getting there. So I just got to get on the some sort of shred just before, just to lose a couple of kegs. Be fine.
Shred.
Yeah, actually, I was looking at that before.
No, don't do it. Ask RADelaide. No.
So for the listeners, round 1 and 2 of the Super Series is at the Bend again, Team Time Trial and the Road Race.
Yep. Team Time Trial will also serve as a grading.
Which thoughts on this, please? Because I am a retard against the clock. I can't go uphill fast, and I cannot time trial.
Yeah.
However, in the right setting, I'll zoom around in the elite bunch. I can't compete, but I can be there. I can't time trial, so then I end up. Do I
Off
get
that.
negatively impacted because of this?
Not you personally. The team might be negatively impacted, but probably not.
I reckon my own team almost lapped me in the time trial in elites last time.
It was pretty hard.
Hopefully it'll stamp out
Some sandbags.
sandbagging,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yep.
Is there sandbaggers?
Nah, not in the
Oh,
Super
no.
Series.
Only all of the fucking everything bikes team, but that's okay.
Well, I feel like we don't. So if you ride elites, you don't have that problem.
No.
So you
No, that's
hear of
right.
You're going to get
And I guess,
handed to you
mate-
if you're not supposed to be there.
exactly. So you hear. I kind of have no sympathy for all these other grades that are like, oh, this person's sandbagging. I'm like, man.
But I'm
sure
it's
there
more
is.
so, the teams that are in like your open cat 1 that could potentially be in elite. So
Yeah,
like
true.
We're talking to you, orange jerseys.
well, they're not even putting in a team.
They're not putting in a team.
That's what I heard recently.
Really?
Yep.
All right, moving on. That's
Never
the
moving
band
on,
team
let's go.
trial is around 3 to 5. So
Yeah, what
this
have we
is a
got?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday from memory.
Yep. I
we've
believe
got-
the Friday night is elite only though.
Okay, yeah. Vic Park on the Friday night. That'll be a good spectacle.
Yeah, it'll be.
Yeah.
Will daylight savings started by then?
Yeah,
Potentially.
October. Oh,
Maybe.
be close. First weekend in October.
First week, maybe.
And then the old freeway on the Saturday.
My favourite course.
And then East End Street
It's
Race.
back.
Yeah, so
the
I
real
really,
Shimoy will be happy about that.
I do
He
like
will.
that course, just not in elites.
Yeah.
So we're all
I like that.
They're-
3 rounds, just
they're
get it
good
out of the way.
races. I just
Yeah.
don't know about 3 days in a row.
That's
Some
fine.
sore legs.
Oh, that old
The East End race at the end of that will be hard.
After the freeway,
Jumping
yeah.
out those corners.
Yeah,
Oh, I'll definitely there is.
you're gonna exit stage left early on the freeway for East End.
100%. There's going to be many people that will
Yeah,
do
that
We'll
that.
do that. Yeah,
Unless
true.
you're up in the
And,
GC.
yeah, you're not.
Yeah.
You'll be like, I've saved myself.
100%. It's smart. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
MRT.
And because with that, if you don't need to finish or sag wagon,
You don't
and
need to, no.
You don't need to, then there's no.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Not
matter.
a bad rule to bring in. eh?
Cool.
No, shush.
All right, then we move on to round 6 and 7, which is Le Tour of Loxton.
Wang's birthday
Wang's
weekend.
birthday weekend. Everyone's birthday weekend, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
Cutler.
yours too, Cashy.
Hard
Cutler.
day.
Yeah.
So that's Tour of Loxton. We've got a crit and a road race on the 25th and 26th of October.
So apparently the criterium is a similar course to what was raced
Really?
for the Nats.
That's pretty much the fucking freeway over again.
But it sort of, you still go up the hill, but rather than turning right at the top of the hill, you turn left.
Oh, and we go past that little visitor centre.
Yeah, so it doesn't. They've tried to cut out that bottom
Oh, 'cause
corner
the
because
numpties
people
are gonna
will
end up in
fucking
the
end up in the river. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, coming
And then-
around. So you do a left-hand turn onto the main street.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah. And then the road race is the same course as the Masters Nats.
Yep.
Without the
Was it good?
out. Yeah, it was. Without the out and back. So you know how we started and did that out and then onto the laps?
Yeah, okay.
So the out and back is
Just
out
on
and
the
it's
lap.
just on the laps.
Cool. And that will be... So last year we had old mate in Masters 27.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Kevin?
Anyway,
Phillips.
Kevin, yeah. So Kevin was going up the finishing straight and it's Magpie
Oh, the
season up
Magpie,
there and
that's
he was
right.
getting
Swoopy.
KO'd.
So the
Poor
Magpie
bloke.
would be out of the equation.
Yeah, they would.
No. Yeah.
All right, and then we have around 8, which is the Maipalonga Kermesse.
So they have listened because they were looking at doing 2 rounds out there.
Yeah, that
but
was-
it's just
No.
the one.
Yeah.
And it's on the smaller circuit, so the
No
same as
gravel.
the non-gravel one, the same as what we raced on
States.
when everyone got punches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then we finish off the series
Seaweeds.
with a bit of docking.
with round 9. This is all the way in November 23rd at the Dockside Crit, which is that kind of weird figure 8.
Good
that
stuff.
doesn't cross over.
Great circuit.
Yeah.
I reckon they should try and
Incorporate
use
that.
more of it throughout the year.
100%.
Like
Port Adelaide,
fucking ghost town
Norwood.
down there.
Absolutely.
And it generates, like, if you were to try and collab with Pirate Life or something, I'm sure that they would too.
Who of the cyclists these days doesn't like a good beer with their cycling?
Well, yeah, even I'm drinking beer, mate. I'm a changed man.
Yeah, so I think it's good little series actually.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And I'm excited for Keystone as well because we will have obviously our elite men's team. We've got some.
More importantly though, we're going to elite women's.
Yes, so that's awesome. So there's been a lot of hard work going on behind the scenes to get that team up and going. And I think it's good to have an elite women's team, and there's going to be some good riders on there that will challenge for the GC and some stage wins.
That's cool. I'm hoping there's the women's as well.
Well supported.
Yes, because last year was pretty shit. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It was honestly, it was not really for the premier cycling event in the state. It was fucking dismal.
Yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully it is. And then we'll have a Cat 2 women's team, so non-masters, because I think Frankie's the only one who's not old enough for masters in that team, so it has to be non-masters. And then a Cat 2 masters team.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I think everyone, we've got some new recruits this year, quite a few.
Some.
And some old heads too.
And some old heads, such as myself.
No, that'd be good.
So, I look forward to it. So,
That's awesome.
Nice.
Now, Alex,
Yes.
I did do a post during the week on our socials
Thank
page.
you. Really nice of
That
you.
was a lovely photo. It's now my screensaver on my phone. Tell us what you're doing in regards to Kokoda and the Breakthrough Foundation.
So, as I mentioned earlier, I've swapped to more of a hiking program because in August I am walking Kokoda. Always been a bucket list thing of mine to do, but the opportunity came up to do it with the Breakthrough Foundation, which Keystone ambassador for.
Yep.
And we are raising money for men's mental health alongside the Man Cave, which is another men's mental health charity organisation. And the more and more I spend time in this space, the more I get really good vibes out of it. So they invited us to a dinner on Friday night at Adelaide Oval. There was 650.
Oh, how was that?
Incredible.
Awesome.
Absolutely incredible.
You sent me a photo of purple tin.
Purple tins. Yes, they had West End tins that are purple for the Breakthrough Foundation. But listening to some of the stories from some of the men who had mental health issues, there was AFL footballers from the Crows and the Port. They were talking about how just getting an injury that then prevented them from doing their job, which was their career, spiraled them into a point where...
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But then on the flip side, we had a story from a guy that was on Kangaroo Island with the fires and lost everything and all his livestock and everything. So we have these two completely different scenarios. Excuse me. Where both of these guys need similar help, and it was super interesting to see how they reached out, how their story changed, and how they've recovered from that. And it just really does it for me. I really like being in that space.
Yep.
I am raising money. The link will be in the show notes, and you'll see it posted up a few times. So if you can help, go hard.
Yeah, Instagram doesn't post
The
links,
link
so
itself,
I've put it in the bio.
Doesn't it?
No.
It'll be in my Strava as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to Google it because Alex was like, the link's not working in Instagram. I Googled it and won't accept links in Instagram.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But at the same time, last week I walked 70 Ks. I'm going to be doing that a fair bit over the next few weeks. If anyone wants to get out and have a walk or a fucking chat, please let me know. Wayne came out with me.
Yeah,
we talked
that's
a lot.
Great. I tried to seduce him into a cave.
I know he was looking for a good makeout spot. But
Wayne, I have questioned your sexuality a lot, and this doesn't surprise me at all.
Love is love, Sean.
Okay, exactly. A cave, whatever it is,
Beautiful
that's cool.
cave, wasn't it? It was probably warmer in
when
there.
is a cave beautiful?
It looked nice
When he's
and
looking
comfy.
deeply into your eyes.
Exactly. But yeah, no, really excited for that. It's going to be an
Yeah.
awesome experience. Met some
So
more
August.
end of
August.
And how long is the actual hike?
So it's over 8 days.
Yep.
I believe it's a total of 7,000 meters of elevation
Yep.
climbed.
So almost an Everest.
Almost an
You
Everest,
reckon you
yeah,
could just
so-
round it up and get an Everest?
Yeah, I think the highest we get above sea level is just over 2,100 meters.
Oof, so you'll be struggling to breathe up there.
No, it shouldn't be too bad.
Don't reckon?
No. There was a
No,
few of the
yeah,
guys
no,
that
yeah.
thought it was a culmination, and they were like, "Oh, we're going to struggle with altitude." I was like, "We're not going to 7,000 meters. We're just
Oh, yeah.
gonna-
You can't live at 7,000 metres.
we're not." At
What's
those-
Fucking
I was
hell.
just trying to think. Hang on, that's
almost
Everest,
what a plane-
mate.
That's what a plane
Everest
flight
ain't
is.
in fucking Kokoda Trail, or else anyway. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it should be
So 8 days.
8 days.
Yeah.
It should be dry, but they have said that sometimes it'll rain for 8 days in August, and we'll just be wet for the whole time.
So just one pair of shoes? Or you take multiple shoes?
I'll have 2.
Tell us about your equipment.
So I'm choosing to walk with trail runners
Yep.
because it will be wet through river crossings and stuff, and they said you should find something that dries quickly.
Dries quick. Yep.
Otherwise, you'll end up with festy feet.
Yep. Blisters and that.
Or no, athlete's foot, and yeah,
Not
that.
good, yeah, because of the humidity and all. That's perfect
Yeah.
conditions for fungi,
Yes.
mushroom.
Yep. Yep.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy. Yeah, and I'll have my sticks, obviously.
Yep. We had that over there
Your
on,
sticks.
had that there on Sunday.
Thank
your
you to
3
my
sticks.
friends who bought me hiking sticks for my birthday. What else? I've got a porter.
A what?
Porter, so they'll
Oh, yeah, you did say
carry
that.
my big
Yeah.
pack
What do you eat on a trail on like something that big?
recently. So I did one the other day, so it was like 37 Ks, 1,500 meters. I won't be walking that far in a day, but I had 2.5 liters of water, lollies, box of shapes, 2.
You love your fucking shapes, don't you?
2 Nutella sandwiches, the
Barbecue?
Barbecue?
nacho cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an odd flavour.
They changed their pizza flavour. I don't know whenever, and it's
Yeah, they a while ago.
But yeah, like on that, it'll be
Cheddar cheese is okay.
just carb stuff, same as bike.
Gels?
No gels.
No gels?
Any tropics.
Mix?
Can you
day-
so just
on
picture
day
that
one.
your guts turn
You'd be
bad when
aggressively-
you're in the jungle? What are you going to do?
Do you carry toilet
Aggressively
paper?
shit.
Yeah, you will have
Yeah.
biodegradable, all that jazz. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
And you've
Got
just
a-
paid some little Chinaman $750
Up in New Guinea, mate.
Papua New Guinea.
to carry your bags for 8 days.
Sherpa.
I need to be like king of dad jokes and help everyone out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
So get in and donate.
Spunny
guys.
will continue to spam along up until August.
I will. Yeah,
Good.
I've pinned that post on
very
Instagram. So
Yep.
all over that.
And if there's a way, people, if you are in Instagram savvy, that we can somehow get that freaking link attached
Apparently
somehow.
the-
I
just
can't. I'll
Insta
Google.
won't let you do it. You've got to put it in the bio. Like
Yeah,
link in
that's
my
exactly
bio.
what it says on Google. Put in bio.
Okay.
I fucked around with it for ages.
Good boy.
Socials man.
Links in the bio.
Social man.
Support.
Yeah.
But yes,
Alex.
speaking of more exciting people,
What do you
Yes.
got?
our young potty guest Cactus, Caitlin Nicholson, she has just signed with the Italian Conti team, Mendelez Spec E-Work,
Yep.
and is currently racing in the Tour de Pyrenees.
And not only just racing, she was last night.
Racing.
She was in the 110k 2-up breakaway, and she's now wearing a sprinter's jersey in the Tour of
What a
Pyrenees.
fucking boss.
She's a
Yeah.
beast.
Yeah. So this all come from she was riding for another Italian team, which gets a lot of Australians over there. The Duca Academy, and then
Duca Italian?
this
I don't
team
know.
saw
I'll
her through
research.
there and signed her. So
good.
yeah, she's doing good things over there.
And what about Michael's My Alley?
Oh mate, she is the goat. Yeah.
She has won GC of the Tour of Britain
Yep.
and also took stage 1 of the Tour de Pyrenees.
Correct.
So well done, Ali Wollaston.
both,
you
So
bloody legend.
Kel is now known as Ali's boyfriend.
I love
Well,
that.
Ali's no longer Kel's girlfriend. Kel is Ali.
She's the breadwinner now.
She is.
She literally
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So, a few potty guests doing great
Doing
things
amazing
there at the moment. Yeah. Saundo's back over in China, I believe.
Yes.
Yep. And I think Zach
sure.
is as well. I'm not sure I'm pretty sure it's public knowledge, but little Zachy has got a stagiaire ride at the end of the year.
Who for?
Israel.
Can you give? How good?
Yep.
Good.
So he's got a bit of a foot in the door. And I did hear a rumour yesterday as well
You did hear
that I think Matt Fox has also got a stagiaire ride.
Most underrated rider in SA.
Mate, you saw my comment.
Absolutely. I would even say
Did you
Australia, actually.
See my comment?
No.
Oh, I commented on social media during the week. Most underrated rider in Australia.
Every time he just, you know what? Shout out to Matt Fox.
He's had more wins than any Australian in Europe this year. He's had 8 wins.
Let's go. And there haven't been shit
Been
wins
fucking good
either.
wins. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, you just keep riding along on that bloody rim brake TCR when you're down back in Adelaide stomping heads.
yeah, with your handlebar
The
bag.
only people that aren't beating you is like Wombat and Kel, basically.
Speaking
So
of
big
wins.
shout out. Yeah, what do you got?
How was Harper's win?
Oh, yeah, Harps' win.
How was that effort?
But it was overshadowed by what was happening
in the
before with
background.
Yates
Yeah,
winning.
of
But
course.
yeah,
Yeah.
what a fucking
How epic
what
was
a
that?
win!
He
And
was
also, I
so
did notice
stoked.
during the week. I reckon he fucking did a hard launch as well with a chick during the week.
Really?
Yeah,
Did he?
yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Bloody hell.
He's on holidays at the moment and with a female.
Get a bloody dog up here.
I think she might have.
Yeah.
I
Oh, it's
in
good.
Greece actually, and send
Oh, Greece. Yeah.
like one of the holiday islands.
Santorini.
Yeah,
Santorini. Where we Centauri.
Where is Tori? Yeah, so plenty happening.
Plenty happening. Actually, let's
Plenty
jump
happening
right.
on Norton.
There is. I did go up there once. It was
Yeah,
quite good.
we went up yesterday.
Let's jump right in. The main reason why we exist. Let's see who's been spinning up the summit this week and check out the times for the folks who'll be giving us a show. It's mostly the fast guys, actually, and gals. It might be everyone in between, but like we said, we'll dive into their rides and data a little more robustly, and then we will see who and what has caught our eye, or Alex's eye, on the leaderboards with some hand pick for some fun and analysis. Wang, are you going to chat us through the fastest man and woman for the week?
Oh, look who the top fastest man and women. Who would have thought?
These guys.
Power couple.
Adelaide's
Power couple, yeah. So we have as the fastest man for this week. Everyone is familiar with the Beta. He's run a 12:43 yesterday. It's a bit of a headwind yesterday up there. He's got a rapid PB of 12. I reckon he's gone sub 12 now.
I think he has
He
too.
has.
Yeah, but that's okay. We won't talk about spreadsheet. 167 beats per minute and 413 watts.
Shall we critique that right?
average.
Champ?
Hey, I fucking do a good job on it.
Did he? Did you actually do it this week?
Whatever.
Nah, I didn't do that. 'Cause he's
You
reading
got
it
one
out.
fucking job.
He always fucks me
Well,
up.
so do you. PBs. And then for the women,
Fucking touch him, eh?
we have Wahooligan, so the better half of the Beta, and running a 13:20 or 13:22 as a PB. She just rolled out a 16:55, cruising it. Z2 up there, 259 watts, and 155 beats per minute.
Just cruising.
Alex, you're going to take us through the men's brackets.
Yes, so with a whopping 420 watt average for a 12:47, this was on June 14th, so yesterday. Don't or tell your friends again.
How many is over reading?
You reckon?
Don't be jelly.
I couldn't do a 12:47 at the moment. Oh.
So just a quick segue, like the last time you went up Norton Summit, what'd you do?
Yesterday,
What'd you do?
19 minutes.
Really?
Jeez.
What did you do?
I was just
Well,
riding
like-
a bunch, like I wasn't going hard.
Okay, I'm not having a crack, mate. Calm down.
It sounds like it.
A little bit defensive.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. It was the bunch's fault.
Oh, the
slowing me
last
down.
time I went
Yeah.
hard up Norton,
Well, just the last time you went up Norton, what'd you do? Like that was
probably like
yesterday.
It doesn't go to
18,
the top.
18 or 19 minutes. I just did 2 repeats,
Nice.
300 watts, done. Go home.
You, Alex. What did you do?
16:23.
Yeah, killing you. She should be elite.
It's literally as fast as I could go.
I don't reckon I could go. I couldn't pull
Anyway,
out a
sorry,
13.
moving on. Sorry.
No,
We're
you're
off into
right.
Number 2 of the men's 13:23 for Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
See, both those boys are similar weights, and there's a 30 watt difference for.
Yeah, but that's 40 seconds.
Yeah, nah.
Can't be farm champ. 174 beats per minute, 389 watts. Next up, the Chonk with a 1331.
The chonk.
These guys are all within that 30-odd second region of their PBs.
Yeah.
And a 333 watt average
Oh.
at 181
All the threes.
beats. So he is working.
He was
This
working.
one's all on supers yesterday, I presume.
Mumbo
Yes.
number 105, also with a 1338, 338 watts. And then lastly, Mr. Consistent, 465 watts for a
just cruising for
1350.
him.
That's on like June 11th, so just a random day.
That
the middle of
would
the
have been riding home.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
backpack on.
Love that.
How good. All right.
Women's.
Women.
Oh, this girl here, this is one of our new elite girls.
Is it? I was trying to work out who it was.
She's a runner.
Is
She's not
it?
even a cyclist.
How do you pronounce this?
Okay, so it's McMurtry, not McMurtry.
Isn't this the, like,
Oh, this
Christmas
is the
car?
car, isn't it?
Electric car,
McMurtry
yeah.
Sperling.
Yes.
She's been on the pod before.
She's been on the pod before.
Right.
No,
the
like
Keystone.
times. Yeah, well, she does ride the Keystone now.
I know she rides the Keystone. She's done a 1702,
Look at the watts.
288 watts, and this was on one of the days during the week.
That would have been on the giant Adelaide Thursday morning ride.
Oh,
How
yeah?
big was it?
It's giant. She's punched out a 1702 PB. She's still within her PB.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. Sounds like they're all sort of hitting their PBs, that's for sure. And then 161 beats per minute, so pretty good. Second off the ranks, we've got Ding Dong.
Who's that?
The 1745.
Oh, only 15 seconds of her PB.
Yeah, again, pretty close.
Working.
Working. And 241 watties. So good work, Ding Dong. Next one, we got the fucking Pelican
I don't even know who this girl is.
with 1832.
Yeah.
No watties, but 153 beats per minute. So still working. Next off the ranks, we've got Passion Fingers. We've got an 1852.
Would have done a lot more with that name, with that surname.
I know.
That's fine. It's fine.
What do you mean?
210 watts per minute. Watts per minute. Wow. Watts per 210 watts. 153 beats per minute. Last but not least, friend of the potty, actually our elite rider as well.
Yes.
For Keystone. 1919. She's just.
This was yesterday with us. There we go. That was my time, 1919.
I reckon you're probably 1920.
Yeah.
She probably got by a
She's done
second.
420 watts average power just to annoy Spunny.
However,
she's done one on it. Yes.
she did a cardinal sin, did she not?
What'd she do?
What?
Did she not drive to the start of the ride?
She drove. She parked on Monty.
How does that work?
Want to be
She
elite?
didn't want
You've got to ride to the ride.
No, I understand her thinking, and it worked out for her because she didn't want to be riding home and get caught in the rain, having to ride back to where she lives.
That's some big brain shit right there.
Right?
I wouldn't do it.
Whereas
I'd just get
Timmy,
it.
he rode home. He got 10 minutes from home and got caught in the rain.
We're like in the thick of winter. You're going to get rain.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Right,
and I
right.
did lead her out for 2 KOMs. You know, the Darley Road downhill one?
One that a uni student.
Yeah. I led her out for that women's one. We averaged like 6. She took the com by like 6 seconds down there.
Oh, nice.
Like
Is this
65k an
is this
average.
quam doping?
Quam.
Quam doping.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it depends who you ask. If you ask
Yeah.
Harper.
It's
gotta
kind
be
of like
solid.
if you've got to sit up Norton Summit, does it count?
Yeah, it does count.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I guess it's
100%.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you want to take the
Yeah,
pick?
yeah. Hand pick.
Or do you want me
Nah,
to
because
take
I
the
got my weather coming up, so one of you boys can do
Yeah.
it.
So a very, very dear friend of mine, super cyclist, back on his bike today
I'm
after
glad
a
he's.
little bit of a
I'm
hiatus.
glad he's still alive after your birthday party. I haven't seen him since.
He has done an 1851. He doesn't have a
lad.
power meter. He's only just
He's on his new
recently
bike.
moved to disc and DR2.
And he's loving it.
Best thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got his old bike at home if anyone
Is he still selling it?
Oh, what is it?
It's a Viper.
Oh, I was going to say
Rim
if it
brake.
was a Colnago rim brake.
No.
I'd be all over it.
So, yes, he's been out today and did a Norton. Good on you, mate.
Good to see. Good to see. All right. Wang's weather brought to you by Bikey Wipes.
Fuck,
Borky Wipes.
no one can talk this
No,
week.
we're fucked.
How much have
Absolutely.
you
I've had one
to
beer.
drink? One beer.
Bikey Wipes, they do have their end of financial year sale on at the moment.
Do they? Mary
I think they're offering free lube with every Bikey Wipes order.
Oh.
They do lube now.
Yes. Biodegradable. Chain lube,
Oh.
Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, chain lube, Sean.
Just asking, you know what?
Well, at least you can clean up afterwards.
yeah,
Yep. With the Bikey Wipes.
it's the only lube.
Just don't use the degreasing ones.
Oh.
A little bit of a sting.
You're doing something wrong if you're doing that.
So Tuesday will be the best day this week. We're going to have some tailies up there, westerly, between 15 and 25 kilometres an hour. I think it's going to be reasonably dry on Tuesday as well. You see the weather on next Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
No,
Not-
you usually
not
see the
Saturday.
weather every day. Go outside and have a look.
Yeah, have a look. Sun. It's not going to be 20 degrees next Friday.
What? I fly out and I get
Yeah,
into
stay
-5.
away, please.
Do you?
Canberra is so cold.
Fuck Canberra. Who would want to live there?
Alex, what do we got?
All right.
What do we got for the-
full disclosure? This is in absolutely no particular order.
It is. It's in
This
the
is
order
worse than my PR,
Mate, it is in
honestly.
the order of the clubs, the way they appear in Entry Boss.
I want it
Yeah.
in alphabetical and numerical order.
Correct.
Fuck off.
At least numerical.
Yeah. Okay.
How do you even
Adelaide
work this
Hills
out?
Cycling Club 2033 on November the 1st. No, 20th of July. They've got a hill climb TT series. That's round 2,
That's cool.
Marble Hill.
They had
Adelaide-
round one was today. Actually did the freeway to the kennels today.
Oh, no.
Oh, was it?
I didn't do it.
Adelaide Mountain Bike Club, Sunday the 15th of July. That's a long way away. That's like a month away. Round 6 of the XCM. Where is that? Kinchina? China?
I don't know what that is.
Me either. Oz Cycling SA, Wednesday, June the 18th, and every Wednesday night they've got winter track training. He's literally copy and pasted from EntryBoss, ENTS to activate.
Is that an actual club or not? I was thinking.
I didn't see that till now. You're fired.
Or is that just... Yeah, I did...
It's been in there forever.
Yeah.
Inside Line Mountain Bike Club, Sunday the 20th of July. They've got Downhill State Series round 3. Whoa.
Kinchina is at Minato.
Yeah.
That's so far away. Yeah. Norwood Cycling Club, Sunday the 22nd of June. The Winter Crits.
When's the 22nd?
Next
In
Sunday.
a couple of weeks.
But the rain,
1
the
week.
weather looks shit.
It's a Winter Crit.
Yeah, but I'll cancel it.
PACC, Thursday the June 19th and the 26th. They've got Motor Pace Track and Road.
Last Thursday, they had 18 road bikes out there and 4 track bikes.
Yeah, cool.
Mate, the track
Takeover.
Fuck. A Keystone takeover as well.
Yeah. PACC, Sunday the 29th of June, the Peddler Crossfire Cup. Today they had
Today
some
they had
cross.
one,
There's
yeah.
stacks of people out
They
there.
did. It was great to see, actually.
It's good. South Coast Cycling on Wednesday the 25th of June. They've got the Winter Wednesdays around 1. And then also South Coast Cycling Saturday the 5th of July and Sunday the 6th, South Coast Cycling Junior Tour.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, nice one. Some cool stuff coming up.
Yeah. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, all creatures in between, I'd like to just thank you two.
Thank you.
Being on, being on the pod. It's been a while.
Well, Alex is going away, so it'll be a little while too.
Yeah. So thanks for everyone coming along. It's been a good show. And if you listeners have enjoyed yourself and have the patience to listen to us not being able to talk properly, give us a follow through your favourite podcast app and access all our episodes through YouTube as well. Please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and don't forget to tell your friends and share it with everyone.
We are all over the socials. We'll give you updates, info, and let you know when new episodes are out, along with other podcast news and information.
And don't buy us coffee. Donate to the Breakthrough Foundation.
Yes.
So, and yeah, if you want to support the podcast, head to our bio and click on the link and donate to Alex's cause, please.
My cause, yeah, that's non-fixable, but the rest of it. We would love your feedback and to know your thoughts, so hit us up, let's have a chat through our Facebook or Instagram page, or shoot something through to our email at RADelaide@gmail.com. And with that,
Yes.
Matthew,
Yes.
if you were a dinosaur, what wouldn't you be called?
I don't know, Alex.
Gorgeous-saurus.
I'll wait till you turn it off.
That's not what you said at your birthday.
See you all out in the summit.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.